Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of LAKERS, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video.
LeBron James says Lakers responded to Redick's fiery message in Game 2. The Los Angeles Lakers came out swinging in Game 2, bouncing back with a much sharper performance to even the first-round playoff series 1-1 before heading to Minnesota. And one of the pivotal moments of the night? A passionate third-quarter timeout speech from head coach Redick. As the Lakers were pushing for momentum, Redick called a timeout, and the live mics caught him letting his team have it. Though not exactly meant for broadcast, the raw moment gave fans a glimpse into Redick's intensity and how seriously he takes these playoff battles. Naturally, some wondered how a seasoned veteran like LeBron James might take to such an emotional outburst. But for LeBron, it wasn't an issue, it was exactly what the team needed. "I think we responded the right way after that timeout," LeBron said post-game. "We all know JJ's going to blow up sometimes. That's just him. But it's not about how he says it, it's about what he's saying." And the message was loud and clear. "I've had coaches like that since high school, guys who get fired up because they care. You learn to listen to the meaning behind the fire. And I think we did that tonight." It's clear LeBron and the rest of the roster have adapted to Redick's passionate coaching style. For them, it's about the message, not the delivery. Redick later clarified that it wasn't frustration as much as a push to get the team refocused before things slipped away. And it worked. The Lakers locked in, stayed composed, and closed out the Timberwolves to snag a much-needed Game 2 victory. If LA hopes to survive this grueling first-round matchup and make a deep postseason run, Redick will need to keep pressing the right buttons. Redick, this is a rock fight, and both teams know it. Through 2 games, neither team has cracked 100 points. With defense dominating and every possession feeling like a war, Coach Redick wasn't shocked by how physical and gritty this series has become. "I think we could have predicted it," Redick said. "But we weren't ready for that kind of rock fight at the start of Game 1. I've been in enough of these to know, sometimes it's a slow, grinding battle, and then all of a sudden, someone hits a few threes, forces turnovers, and the pace picks up. That's just playoff basketball. Every game has its own story. But the mindset from both teams right now? This is going to be a dogfight." With the series heating up and tensions rising, one thing is clear: the Lakers are locked in. And if Redick's fire keeps lighting the spark, they just might keep pushing forward. Lakers gear up for next challenges after crucial Game 2 win. Following their 94-85 victory in Game 2, which tied the series at 1-1, the Los Angeles Lakers are now preparing for the upcoming battles against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Head coach Redick, known for his fiery and passionate style, has already pointed out the need for key adjustments to sharpen the team's offensive output. He stressed the importance of improving ball movement and creating a better offensive rhythm to break through the Timberwolves' tough, physical defense. Redick also highlighted the need for better on-court communication and a drastic reduction in turnovers, an issue that has plagued the Lakers in previous losses. With the series shifting to Minnesota, the Lakers understand that strategic changes and sustained defensive pressure will be critical to keeping their playoff hopes alive. The next matchup is set for Friday, April 25th, in Minneapolis, where the Lakers aim to take the lead in the series. The team remains focused, knowing that every game is another opportunity to evolve, improve, and get one step closer to their ultimate goal, a championship run. Upcoming games. Lakers at Timberwolves, Friday, April 25, 2025, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Lakers at Timberwolves, Sunday, April 27, 2025, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Timberwolves at Lakers, Wednesday, April 30, 2025, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Lakers at Timberwolves, Friday, May 2, 2025, 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Timberwolves at Lakers, Sunday, May 4, 2025, 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Austin Reeves shows confidence despite early shooting struggles in Games 1 and 2. The Los Angeles Lakers haven't quite seen the best of Austin Reeves yet in the first 2 games of the 2025 NBA playoffs. While he scored 16 points in both outings, his efficiency has been lacking, just 5 of 13 shooting in each game, with 3 assists in Game 1 and 0 of 6 from beyond the arc in Game 2, though he added 5 assists. But Reeves made a notable adjustment in Game 2. After missing some early looks, he shifted his mindset and became more aggressive, attacking the basket and finishing strong regardless of how the Minnesota Timberwolves tried to defend him. His defense also saw a big improvement, playing a key role in the Lakers' bounce-back win to even the series. Still, his three-point shooting remains a concern, something the Lakers desperately need to get going if they want to take control of this series. Reeves, however, isn't letting the missed shots shake his belief in his game. "I don't really sit around overthinking my shots," Reeves said. "If I'm open, I'm going to shoot. If not, I'll try to make a play for someone else. I got 4 good looks to start the last game. Well, maybe 3 good ones and one that was a bit questionable, but I took it anyway. They just didn't fall. But if I got those same shots again, I'd probably take them the same way. I trust the work I've put in. Like I've said a million times, I just try to play the right way." And he's not wrong, he's getting quality looks, they're just not dropping yet. But with that kind of mindset and approach, the results tend to follow. A change of scenery in Games 3 and 4 in Minnesota might be just what he needs to find his rhythm from deep. Reeves has been through cold stretches before, and each time he's worked his way out of them by sticking to what makes him so valuable on the floor, his high basketball IQ and his ability to make the right play, for himself or for a teammate. Reeves praises Lakers' physical response in Game 2. After admitting the Lakers got punched in the mouth in Game 1 and were outplayed in nearly every aspect, Reeves was quick to point out the team's response. In Game 2, he said the Lakers matched Minnesota's physicality and energy, and that effort helped them even the series. Austin Reeves, renewed confidence and a key role in the 2025 playoff push. After a tough start to the playoffs, Austin Reeves has shown resilience and unwavering confidence in his approach, even as he struggled with his shooting. In the first 2 games against the Minnesota Timberwolves, he posted 16 points in each contest, but had difficulty finding his rhythm, particularly from beyond the arc. Still, Reeves has stayed positive, emphasizing the importance of sticking to the work and trusting the process. In Game 2, the Lakers secured a crucial 94-85 win to even the series at 1-1. Luka Doncic led the way with 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, while LeBron James added 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Reeves once again put up 16 points and played a critical role defensively and in transition, helping LA build a strong first-half lead. Source: as the series now shifts to Minneapolis, Reeves has an opportunity to recalibrate his game and become even more effective for the Lakers. With his focused mindset and all-out effort, he continues to be a vital piece in the team's playoff ambitions. LeBron James: Lakers held each other accountable and made key adjustments in Game 2. With Luka Doncic and LeBron James leading the charge, the Los Angeles Lakers bounced back in a big way and tied their playoff series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. After a disappointing Game 1, the Lakers tightened up their defense, limiting Minnesota to just 85 points in a dominant Game 2 victory. Coming off a tough loss at home, the Lakers had to quickly turn the page and show up with a completely different energy on Tuesday night. For LeBron, the key to their bounce-back performance was maintaining balance and focusing on what they could control. "As you just said, the key is to stay balanced," James said after the Lakers win. "It doesn't matter if you lose by 100 or by 1. Both are going to hurt. So the key is to stay balanced, make the necessary adjustments for Game 2 or Game 3, whatever the case may be. I think we looked at what we didn't do well, which was a lot of things in Game 1. We took it seriously, held each other accountable, made adjustments, and got a much better result tonight. Now we need to be even better on Friday against Minnesota. That's what playoffs are all about. You have to stay balanced." The challenge ahead: beating the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Winning in Minnesota won't be easy, and while the Lakers made key strides in Game 2, LeBron knows their offense still needs to improve. He believes they're capable of more, even though he was pleased with their performance overall. "We can definitely be better offensively. Sometimes I felt we were too sharp, but at other times not so much," James reflected. "I think we can do a better job on offense. We'll keep working on that. If we can keep having performances like this, I believe in our chances. So we need to keep developing good habits." The Lakers only converted 6 of 29 three-point attempts, with LeBron and Austin Reeves combining to hit just 1 of 11 despite numerous looks. But despite the shooting struggles, LeBron still led by example, showing his team the way forward, which he believes is vital for his role as a leader. Going out there and setting the example, James responded when asked how he communicates with the younger players. It's easy to talk about it, but you also have to go out and lead by example, and I'm one of those guys who, if I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to do it too. I think that's the best way to hold yourself accountable. You can't ask for sacrifices from your teammates or anyone if you're not willing to make them yourself. I've always had that mentality. Anything I ask from my teammates, they can ask from me. The turning point, LeBron's clutch steal seals the win. That intensity was evident late in the game when the Timberwolves were making a late push. With Anthony Edwards running the fast break, LeBron snuck up behind him for a critical steal, followed by an impressive layup on the other end, essentially sealing the game for the Lakers. Well, they had numbers. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I knew they had numbers, LeBron said. I was crossing the court, and I saw, I think it was Jaden McDaniels, passing to Ant. But I was crossing the court, and I mean I'm the most dangerous player out there, so I was able to sneak around the back on the right side. I used my, I guess, athleticism and intelligence, whatever it was. If I didn't get the steal, at least I made him change direction. I was able to get to the ball before they saw me in the blind spot. I stole it and went coast to coast. It wasn't about the points. It was about the moment, getting that steal, that type of play to finish it. They could have cut it to 6, or with a 4-point play, cut it to 5. So for us, getting that double-digit lead at that point W. LeBron's play was absolutely critical, ensuring that the Lakers tied what could have been a lengthy first-round playoff series. Luka Doncic, Lakers can still do better attacking the paint. One of the most significant improvements for the Lakers in Game 2 was their ability to attack the paint against the Timberwolves' defense. However, Luka Doncic believes the Lakers still have room to be even better in that department. The superstar guard pointed out that the Lakers need to continue attacking the rim as much as possible, and while they did better on Tuesday, there's still more they can do to exploit that aspect of their game. Luka Doncic, Lakers can still do better attacking the paint, continued. While the Lakers made notable strides in their Game 2 performance, Luka Doncic's comments on their need to improve attacking the paint didn't fall on deaf ears. The Timberwolves' defense has shown vulnerability in this area, and Doncic's observation suggests that the Lakers have not yet reached their full potential in exploiting that weakness. In fact, Game 2 highlighted how much the Lakers are capable of when they truly commit to driving the ball into the paint. Anthony Davis was a force in the middle, finishing with 18 points and 12 rebounds, often causing headaches for the Timberwolves' big men. However, despite the success, there were still missed opportunities for the Lakers to capitalize on their size advantage, especially in stretches where they relied too much on perimeter shooting. LeBron James echoed this sentiment after the game. We're definitely not there yet in terms of our paint game. We've got guys who can finish in the paint, but we can still be more aggressive, more decisive. If we can attack the rim with the same focus and precision as we did with our defense tonight, we'll be in a great spot going forward, James said, remaining optimistic that his team is just scratching the surface of their potential. The bigger picture, the Lakers' postseason journey. As the Lakers head into Game 3 in Minnesota, their playoff journey is far from decided. Their defensive improvements have been key, but there's still a looming question of consistency. The Timberwolves, while young and talented, have shown they can compete at a high level. Their explosive scoring, especially from players like Anthony Edwards and Karl-Anthony Towns, will be something the Lakers must remain vigilant about. The job's not done, said Davis, making it clear that while Game 2 was a positive step, the team is well aware of the challenges ahead. We've had a good bounce back, but this series is about who can stay locked in, who can stay consistent through every game. We've got to keep pushing, keep grinding, and make sure we're ready for what's next. The road to Game 3, key matchups and expectations. Looking ahead to Game 3, the stakes couldn't be higher for both teams. The Lakers are looking to build on the momentum from their Game 2 victory, while the Timberwolves will be eager to defend their home court and regain control of the series. A win in Minnesota would put the Lakers in the driver's seat, giving them a chance to go up 2-1 in the series with the home court advantage. But LeBron and his teammates know better than anyone how quickly a playoff series can shift. A lackluster performance or a slip-up could hand the Timberwolves the upper hand. With Minnesota's crowd behind them and the pressure mounting, Game 3 promises to be a pivotal battle. Playoff basketball is all about adjusting on the fly, LeBron said. We have to be ready for whatever they throw at us in Game 3. They've got guys who can score at all three levels, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. But we're not going to back down. We'll be ready. The role of the supporting cast, Reeves, Hachimura, and the bench. Another key aspect to watch in Game 3 is the continued development of the Lakers supporting cast. Austin Reeves, who has emerged as a reliable secondary scorer, and Rui Hachimura, who has provided solid minutes off the bench, will need to continue stepping up. Reeves, in particular, showed his poise in Game 2, finishing with 16 points and 5 assists. However, there is still a sense that he, along with others, can do even more to take some of the pressure off LeBron and Davis. If we're going to go far in the playoffs, it can't just be me and AD, James said with a knowing look. We need every guy to contribute. Austin, Rui, and even the guys who aren't playing as much, they need to be ready when their number's called. Everyone has a part to play, and that's what makes a championship team. The bigger picture, LeBron's leadership shines bright. As the Lakers leader, LeBron has been the steady hand guiding the team, and his leadership, both on and off the court, is a big part of their success so far. His ability to stay calm under pressure, especially in moments like his game-clinching steal in Game 2, sets the tone for the rest of the team. You can't ask for more from a leader than what LeBron gives us, said Davis. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk. Every play, every possession, he's out there giving it his all. That's what makes him special. We feed off that energy. Looking ahead, can the Lakers build momentum? As Game 3 approaches, the Lakers face a pivotal moment in the series. If they can capture a win on the road, they'll not only seize control of the series but also demonstrate that their adjustments and resilience are for real. But with the Timberwolves not going down without a fight, this series is far from over. The Lakers know that the next few games will be a true test of their ability to stay balanced, adjust on the fly, and step up in key moments. The postseason is a marathon, not a sprint, and LeBron, along with the rest of the Lakers, will need to remain focused and continue to grow in each game. The challenge is ahead of us, said LeBron with a determined smile. We've got to be ready. It's all about who shows up when it matters most. Anthony Edwards admits Lakers defense threw him off in Game 2. It was kind of confusing. The Los Angeles Lakers came into Game 2 with a completely different mindset, locked in from the opening tip. Their defensive intensity never let up, holding the Minnesota Timberwolves to just 85 points over 48 minutes of suffocating basketball. Anthony Edwards, who had a standout performance in Game 1, still managed to score 25 points on 10 of 22 shooting. But a key stat told a deeper story: 0 assists. That's a sharp drop from the 9 he recorded in the series opener, a game where Minnesota's offense looked fluid and balanced, and the Lakers struggled to contain multiple threats. In Game 2, though, the Lakers flipped the script. Their defensive game plan zeroed in on Edwards and Julius Randle, forcing them to shoulder the scoring load while effectively neutralizing the supporting cast. The result? Edwards and Randle combined for 52 of the Timberwolves' 85 points, while everyone else struggled to make an impact. Even Edwards, known for his confidence and swagger, admitted after the game that LA's defensive adjustments had him a bit rattled. Man, I don't even know. It felt like every time I touched the ball, they just shifted into something different. It threw me off a little. It was kind of confusing at times. But we'll watch the film, regroup, and be ready. Still, there were some bright spots. Edwards praised his team's resilience, especially during a fourth-quarter rally that made things interesting after being down by more than 20. Yeah, no doubt. We were down big, but we fought back. I think the real turning point was when we cut it to 11 in the third, and then they hit us with that 7-0 run. That stretch right there hurt us more than anything. In the playoffs, every game is like a chess match, constantly shifting strategies, quarter by quarter. The Lakers made the right moves in Game 2 to even the series. Now it's on the Timberwolves, and especially Edwards, to respond and protect home court in Game 3. Luka Doncic knows how tough it gets in Minnesota, and he's ready to lead. Few players know how intense playoff basketball in Minnesota can get better than Luka Doncic. Just last year, he battled the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals as a Dallas Maverick. Now he finds himself gearing up for another high-stakes showdown, this time in a Lakers jersey. With the series heading to Minneapolis for 2 games, Doncic understands the challenge ahead. And he knows that keeping the team focused will be key. It's not going to be easy. That crowd's going to be loud, the energy's going to be crazy, Doncic said. It's on me and LeBron to keep the guys together, stay locked in, and handle business. The stage is set for a pivotal Game 3, and both teams know the margin for error is razor-thin. The stakes are higher than ever as the series shifts to Minnesota. With the series tied 1-1, Game 3 in Minnesota will be a make-or-break moment for both teams. The Lakers have shown they can adjust on the fly, but the Timberwolves aren't out of options. Edwards and Randle will need to find a way to navigate LA's defensive schemes, and fast. After the struggles of Game 2, the pressure's on them to prove they can rise to the occasion and deliver a stronger, more balanced performance. Minnesota head coach Chris Finch also echoed the importance of adapting quickly. He acknowledged that while his team had moments of brilliance, the Lakers' defense stifled their rhythm, particularly in those critical stretches where LA went on a run. We have to be better in those moments. The game didn't slip away because of one thing. It was a series of decisions and lapses, Finch said. We'll have to counter their defense with more movement and creativity in Game 3. Despite the loss, there's a belief in Minnesota's locker room that they can take back control of the series, especially with the home court advantage. The crowd in the Target Center is one of the most intense in the league, and the Timberwolves are hoping to harness that energy to propel themselves forward. Edwards, while frustrated by Game 2, knows the key to success lies in staying composed and sticking to the team's collective plan. We've been in tough spots before, Edwards remarked. We've shown we can bounce back. It's a long series, and we're going to be ready to go when we get back home. For the Lakers, the victory in Game 2 wasn't just about the defense. It was also about LeBron James continuing to show why he remains one of the best postseason performers ever. His leadership on and off the floor, and his ability to inspire his teammates in tough situations, has been a key factor in the Lakers' resurgence. James had another solid performance, contributing crucial points and providing veteran leadership in the clutch moments. Luka Doncic's perspective, though, adds another layer to the Lakers' mindset heading into Minnesota. He may not be on the floor for Los Angeles, but his experience in hostile playoff environments gives him unique insight. Minnesota is tough. They'll come out fired up, but that's the challenge of the playoffs, embracing the fight, Doncic said. For LeBron, he's been through everything, and now it's on the others to elevate. It's up to the guys around him to help carry that weight. That pressure to step up is already being felt by the Lakers' role players, particularly Anthony Davis. Davis is often the X factor for LA, capable of dominating both ends of the floor. In Game 2, Davis was an anchor defensively, but he also struggled offensively in stretches, missing key shots that could have extended the lead earlier. His ability to find consistency in Game 3 will be pivotal for the Lakers as they aim to take control of the series. The intensity is only going to rise as the series heads to Minnesota. The Timberwolves are motivated to prove that Game 2 was an anomaly, while the Lakers are hungry to build on their momentum and take a commanding 2-1 lead. With both teams eager to make their mark, the next few games could define the trajectory of the series. What's next for the Timberwolves and Lakers? A battle for control. Looking ahead, the question remains, can the Timberwolves adapt to the Lakers' suffocating defense and reclaim momentum at home? The outcome of Game 3 will not only determine which team will seize the upper hand, but could also have lasting implications on how each squad approaches the remainder of the series. For the Lakers, securing a road victory is crucial. Not only does it put them in a commanding position, but it also gives them the confidence that they can weather the storm in hostile arenas. For the Timberwolves, regaining their rhythm at home is essential. They need to find ways to get other players involved, creating the offensive balance they had in Game 1. If they can do that and keep their defensive intensity high, they may be able to pull off a crucial win and swing the series back in their favor. In the end, this series is shaping up to be a chess match. Every move, every adjustment, every single play will be scrutinized. With veterans like LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and rising stars like Anthony Edwards, there's no telling how this thrilling playoff battle will unfold. As fans, we can only wait with bated breath to see who will come out on top in this electrifying clash of titans.